It's got to affect pretty much anybody who takes it, right? Especially coming to the hospital.
Montreal's public transit system continues to experience major disruptions as the strike by STM maintenance workers enters its 5th day. Limited bus and metro services are expected to continue until November 28th unless a deal is reached sooner. The limited service is especially difficult for Montrealers who rely on public transit to reach medical appointments.
You have more or less 350,000 elders living on the island of Montreal. More or less 150,000 of these people are already registered for free public transportation. So one might estimate that at least half of them have a medical appointment or something that has to do with medical appointment. So of course it will, and it's already impacting elders in a lot of instances for thousands of them, of course.
We have to now Uber home, and the Uber, like the way that they've inflated their pricing for the strike is crazy. So monetarily, it has affected us.
Well, ever since the strike, it's been much more busier for me. Like there's been more calls and like one after another since the strike. Like I feel bad for the people who use the transit system, but in a way for us, it profits for us. Helps us.
Maintenance workers represented by the STM-CSN union walked out after more than 115 negotiation sessions failed to produce a deal. The union is demanding higher wages and an end to subcontracting critical maintenance work. Dr. Michelle Oud took to TikTok to voice her frustrations, saying public transportation is not a luxury, it is a necessity, it is a right. The STM strike is a good opportunity for society to reflect. As a doctor, I disagree with the ruling that people's health and safety are not at risk during the strike. I have patients who can't come to the clinic, and they are usually the patients who need me the most. Annie Lavoie, head of service at the cafeteria at the CHUM, described operational challenges, that the cafeteria changed its opening hours to ease the pressure on staff. We had to adjust some employees' start times. What's difficult is that our employees are being held hostage, which is tough. Our teams work 24/7. I have a lot of employees who start at 6 a.m., so it's impossible for us to start at 6 a.m. 6 major businesses and cultural groups are urging the Quebec government to step in. The groups called on the province's Labour Minister, Jean Boulet, to move up the implementation of Bill 89, a new law designed to ensure that public needs are better protected during strikes or lockouts. Boulet's new law, adopted last May, is scheduled to come into effect November 30th. I'm not ruling out any options at this point. As you know, the bill to give greater consideration to the needs of the population on November 30th is bringing it forward an option. It could be an option, but it would have to be done in collaboration with the other parties. Late Wednesday afternoon, the STM announced via social media that a meeting between mediators, the STM, and the Maintenance Workers Union is scheduled for Thursday. In recent days, both parties have held discussions in an effort to break the ongoing deadlock. The STM says they are fully mobilized to reach an agreement as quickly as possible.
The right to access to healthcare should be a priority, as the right to strike is.
In Montreal, Adriana Gentile, City News.